Alright, in peace, family. Welcome to a brand new episode of the High Zone. Today on the menu, we got some disturbing, diabolical TikToks they don't want you to see. Before we get into that, if you're not tapped in with the family, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You can rock out with me and the family. Family, please don't forget to hit that share button and that hype button so more people that's like-minded like you, brilliant-minded like you, get to see the videos. Today's video's a little bit different. I'm keeping y'all up to what's really going on out here. With that being said, let's get straight to these bangers. Cook. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. That's wild. My thing is, this truck driver didn't see a car right there. He must have been on his phone or something. Speeding like that is diabolical.
A semi-truck hit this car and the ambulance person.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
His CDL
They
is
hit
gone.
the person too. Oh my
And he
god.
flipped the truck.
248-325-7001.
Damn.
Yeah, we need. We gotta check, like, thank you, inbound.
Disneyland just had their sixth death in 3 months. So,
Six.
Yeah. So a lot of them were ruled suicide. That's what they said. Some actually did, commit suicide. One guy jumped off 12th floor.
Damn.
This last person, I don't think they disclosed how this person died yet, but how all these people dying at Disney World.
Why?
And this
What
is
the
like
fuck?
uncharted territory. They've never had this many
That's
deaths
crazy.
in one short period of time.
I wonder, was that some sort of ritual or something?
Maybe. Because they're saying that since like the 70s, they haven't had this many deaths back to back to back. It's usually spread out over like decades. And the fact that in Disneyland, one person died in the haunted house.
Get the fuck out of here.
Swear to God.
What the fuck?
So in the haunted mansion,
wild.
the person went through the ride and the person died in the haunted mansion.
Like, what do you mean? Wait, what killed him? Like, nothing in Disneyland even goes fast.
I don't know. I don't know if the person got scared. I think the person was a little bit older, but I don't know if they got scared or if it's their time.
Scared in the haunted mansion at Disneyland?
But the fact that they did die by the end of the ride,
They were already dead when they got off, when they were at
they
the end
started
of the ride?
alive, went through it, and then when the ride ended, they were dead.
Oh no, that's a ritual, bro.
I don't know what's going on.
Somebody jumped out with a syringe. Like,
I don't know, bro. So yeah, all this stuff is going down at Disneyland.
get the fuck. That's fucking no. That's weird.
Disney World, something's going on. Something has to be going on. This pattern recognition, what's happening in Disneyland and Disney World. There's no way all these people are dying back to back to back.
Ain't no way.
For one, going back to that 33, they do have Club 33 at Disneyland.
Oh, they
Sure
do.
do.
Out of all the numbers, why do they have 33? Because it's a esoteric symbol that they use in numerology and esoteric, magic. It's actually 32 degrees, but the 33rd degree is an honorary degree that they can hand out.
So you got to be gifted that.
You have to be gifted the 33rd level.
You got to do something strange for a little bit of
Exactly.
change.
That's why they use the number. So it's very interesting that they use that.
Oh my god. So has anybody been to Club 33 Disney? Anybody in the comments? Let us know if you've been, or if you know somebody that has some info on like what's inside of there.
I've heard people go in there. They said it's cool. It's just like a different section where you can have dinner and stuff like that. But it is in the French Quarters. So very spiritual French Quarters.
Interesting.
It is interesting. It's not too far from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Where the skulls are at? Speaking of skulls.
Wait, hold on. Before we get to that. In the ride, Pirates of the Caribbean, they have a real skull.
I know.
So there's one real skull where it is on where they have a bed, like a bedroom,
Yeah.
and they have a skull in the bed.
That's a real skull?
That's a real skull.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they said that's a real skull.
Whose skull is that?
I don't know. They said that's a real
Magic.
skull though. They
We
said
do
that
voodoo.
like all the other stuff is fake, obviously, but they said that's the real skull.
That might be Walt Disney.
Fake voodoo. That Club 33 at Disney, there's a waiting list out the wazoo for you to get in there. And people are actually paying thousands of dollars to be with that club at Disney, which is diabolical. And that skull is definitely real. Disney perform magic on their parks before they actually open. But anyway, Comment down below.
So they're saying Neverland is where Michael Jackson took children to protect them from what was being done on Epstein's Island. And because he was going against their regime, they punished him and they flipped the script and made it appear as if he was the one abusing them, when in reality they were abusing them, and he was protecting the children, he was protecting the celebrities. And you have celebrities like Macaulay Culkin who've gone on record to protect and defend Michael Jackson. This all makes sense. It has finally come together. This man has been dead for so long, but now it's coming together. That's what the little birdie told me in the little research I did. I am appalled.
Correct.
Not only did he protect the children from the physical things that were being done to them, and you know what I'm saying, you just social media, you gotta be careful, but he also were protecting them from the social and emotional abuses that were occurring by advising Britney Spears to get out from under her dad before the conservatorship and things of that nature. This man was a lifesaver. Nonetheless, those of you who are like me, help me fact check this, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure this is right. But this is what I've been hearing up to this point, and it all makes sense.
I have definitely went down that rabbit hole with Michael Jackson. In fact, Michael Jackson was scared of these people, okay? He was scared of these people. He even had phone calls recorded where he didn't even want to talk on the phone. That's how scared he was of these elites. And they tore him down. They tore that man down. Let's keep it moving.
If you can't see it, you are just blind. Watch this.
Because I know we're gonna eat a $70,000 pizza later, so it's kind of hard to get hyped for like a $2,000 steak. You know what I mean?
And listen this.
Do you have any A1 steak sauce? I called it. Oh my god. Whoa. It's like slicing into a baby.
Baby? Crazy
It's
word.
like slicing into a baby. Did I heard it right? And also listen to this.
I hate pizza.
You hate pizza?
I know.
You hate babies and puppies too?
Well, some of them.
Some of them, I don't know why all of these celebrities, why all of these rich, famous influencers, why they are so obsessed with that one thing. And one thing that I'm very concerned about is that they also mentioned pizza a lot, well over 900 times in Epstein emails. If you know, you know. I don't need to say anything here on this video because this video gonna flag. Said it here.
Have you seen Sinners? Yes, I have seen Sinners. It was about a boy named Lil Sammy. The movie Sinners was about a young man that they called Little Sammy that had a voice that the devil was so attracted to and wanted to take. I am led to believe that that movie was mirrored indirectly or directly of my life. When I watched it, I cried.
I cried.
When I watched it, I got chills because everything that I've endured from Lil Sammy to Big Sam is everything that was conveyed in that.
It's exactly like things that I see and go through every day.
He had an option to continue to chase fame or stop. And if he can do it over, if you watch the movie, he was still 67 years old, chasing that high. Which brings me to why The Journey, the album I'm working, is my last album. Because I'm not chasing no high. I'm chasing God and righteousness.
Yahoo is good, brother. Yahoo is good.
And saving as many souls as I can for the duration of time God allots me on this earth.
Preach.
Tired of being sad.
Preach.
I'm tired of my pain healing you.
People like Roseanne Barr don't sound so crazy anymore now, does she?
You know they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like that.
You're freaking me out, man. Because you spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults. And they've covered it all up.
This is not conspiracy. This is proven to be going on based on the Epstein files that have been released. They are talking about it in the files. This makes any normal person beg the question, how is it possible that any human being could actually be this wicked, this evil, this deprived. I mean, you just have to be pure evil to be able to do something like that. What's the earliest account of human flesh being eaten and blood being drank? The Nephilim. And these things were half demon, half human, which explains the pure evil that would have to be inside of you for someone to actually be able to do this. That Nephilim bloodline survived after the flood of Noah. A quick proof of that is Goliath. Goliath was a giant who came from the Nephilim bloodline. What makes us think that that bloodline that has pure evil in it because they are mixed with demon is not still in the earth today? And this bloodline is not what's actually behind and at the top of everything we hear going on in these Epstein files. We're going to talk about it, and I'm going to go in depth with my inner circle. If you want to join the conversation, head over to my Patreon page, subscribe, and I will see you guys there.
Conspiracy theorists ain't the problem anymore, ain't it? People used to call me crazy on some of the things, some of the topics that I brought to them. They looked at me like I was crazy. Who's crazy now?
The conspiracy theorists, we're just on the right side of history, aren't we? Every single one of these polytricksters, global leaders, they don't give a damn about you. And these files prove they don't give a damn about your children either. Epstein was behind Pizzagate, and Pizzagate was real the whole time. It was all real. They're all in on it. Bill Gates and Epstein were in collusion to create the pandemic. The easiest way to defeat these clowns is to sit our asses down in a coordinated effort, and we don't do shit. And I mean, we don't do shit. We don't go to work. We don't do nothing. We don't pay no bills. We turn it off, and we get these puppets and these clowns, and we drag their asses out of there and let the trials begin for war crimes against humanity. And then we take over.
Just like somebody said in the comments yesterday, people are too scared to move with this. People are definitely too scared to do it. Just sit, don't do nothing. Don't go to work, nothing. Don't operate nothing. We'll see how fast these elites melt down. We are the heartbeat of the machine, literally. Let's keep it moving and comment down below.
Okay, you guys, I'm on the scene where the FBI and the Vegas PD just busted up a possible Chinese bioweapons lab. And I found some pretty interesting things. Check this out. Now, here's a place where they said they found refrigerators with unmarked, unknown liquids, which is actually linked to another bioweapons lab that was found in Reedley, California. But check this out. Now, the house is right over there, but look where it is located. It's literally steps away from this right here, you guys.
Pay attention.
From the reservoir and pumping station. There you go, right there. So what does this mean? This means whatever they had planned, they want to be close to the water supply. So the last house that they busted up had HIV, Ebola, malaria, you name it. Now, this home was owned by a Chinese national by the name of David He, which was an alias, and he actually transferred the home to David Destiny Discovery, then fled to China post the 2023 Reedley raid. And not to mention the property manager, Ori Solomon, had multiple passports, including a French passport and an Israeli passport. Now, David He has been in custody since the 2023 raid, but not one, not two, but a third house that he actually owns in Clovis, California pops up as well, so need to look into this one too. And I've been telling you guys for a long time that China has been playing 5D chess when it comes to the invasion of America, because remember this? This happened last year where 3 Chinese scientists were smuggling in dangerous agricultural fungi via the University of Michigan. And it's important to note that one of the scientists actually came from Wuhan. Now, David He and his whole operation had rats that were genetically engineered with the COVID virus. And where did they say COVID started? Wuhan. And if China isn't invading America, then why do they own over 300,000 acres of land in America? And a lot of this land is around military bases, not to mention those pathogens that they were smuggling into the University of Michigan were toxic to agriculture, farmland. And we can't forget CCP-linked billionaire Neville Singham, who fled to Shanghai, was funding anti-ICE riots. So it seems like somebody has it out for us to erode America from the inside out. Make sure you guys go to my YouTube, The Maverick Approach, because I'm going to do a bigger breakdown on this, but let me know what you guys think.
I was going to skip this one, but family, pay attention and be aware. It's not a war where there's bomb dropping, gun shooting. It's a bio war. They attacking the food. They attacking the water. Especially those who drinking faucet water. Okay? Pay attention and be aware. And buy some damn water to drink. Let's keep it moving.
Meanwhile, Kanye West's old clips have resurfaced, where he accused Jay-Z of being connected to darker industry figures.
People like Jay-Z and fucking Pusha T, they made their living killing our people. So how the fuck they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, Beyonce had the best hit for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, they'd go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Man. Liars are now the face of our culture.
And the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes. Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and
crazy, huh?
the souls of young men, and you're still doing it.
Kanye ain't that crazy anymore, huh? A lot of you guys call Kanye crazy. Not saying y'all specifically Zone family, but a lot of people call Ye crazy. Is he crazy? All the stuff he's been talking about is coming to light. He was talking about Jay-Z and Pusha T doing our people wrong. Let's keep it moving.
Jay close to Harvey Weinstein, right? Him and Harvey Weinstein got... Harvey Weinstein has Jay-Z's rights for television and movies. You knew that?
No.
Jay-Z sold his life rights to Harvey Weinstein.
Because even I saw Charlemagne, he was saying something about the Epstein files. Because Jay-Z is in the Epstein files. Let's go down that rabbit hole real quick.
That. Yeah, because Charlemagne, he works for the machine, so he's taking his cues.
He's hustling.
Just hustling.
So he says, actually, we can't take this as credible evidence because Jay-Z, he just got on in 96. He's saying that the FBI tip that they got from this victim made this statement saying that I got assaulted by Harvey Weinstein and Jay-Z in 96. And then Pusha T was in there saying the same thing, saying, hey, I was with Harvey Weinstein and Pusha T in 2007. So Harvey Weinstein seems like he was getting around. He seems to be the common thread. Now, where is he?
Harvey Weinstein?
Yes.
Oh, he's in jail.
Exactly. And if he's the common link between all these people, so you have all these accounts saying this. So the runway stops when it comes to the Epstein files for Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, when it's Jay-Z, no. He's in pictures with all these motherfuckers.
It
can't be true.
He knew all of them. So which is it? Because it's real when it pertains to people like Trump, but the runway goes out when it comes to Jay-Z.
See what it is? If Trump and Weinstein actually drop fire-ass records, nobody's looking.
That's a fact.
Yeah, because you have to separate the art from the person, which a lot of people can't do.
He had a whole album and tour with R. Kelly.
Yo, who did R. Kelly mess with underage?
Aaliyah.
Who did Jay-Z mess with before Dame Dash?
Aaliyah.
So you're talking about underage women, and before that, who did Jay-Z sleep with when she was underage?
Foxy Brown.
I'll say allegedly. But it's been known for a long time throughout the whole 90s. There's a trail. It's pattern recognition.
It's a pattern.
Now the runway runs out when it comes to the Epstein files. So which is it? See, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah,
this is what I mean. You can't be like, so-and-so, Bill Clinton and all these other people are in the files, but then when it comes to the black
people, y'all gotta cut out that, that race
Yeah,
shit.
we heard that story when it comes to Diddy.
Yeah.
And you see where he's at right now.
That race trick is over, I'm telling y'all. Nobody's falling for that anymore.
I was actually just literally arguing with somebody on X because they were like, Jay-Z wasn't on in 96.
Yes, he was.
Here's the thing. People don't understand the rollouts, especially in the 90s when it comes to releasing a record. They need 2 years at least for marketing, promotion, preparation, funding. So he was already on before that, which means they already saw value in him as a stock.
Lady Love said on The Breakfast Club that she saw Jay-Z in 88 in London in a fucking crazy ass flat. And he was there for like 5 months.
5 months, had the state-of-the-art studio. Now, what did Jay-Z say? I've been spending money since
88. There's that 88 again.
There's that 88.
I mean, he was supposedly a big dope dealer. So were you the dope dealer for the elites and that's how you got in? Oh, Pusha T too. Was he that too? He also performed at the Vatican. Pusha T, by the way.
There you go.
Wait,
Pusha T performed at the Vatican in 2025.
How do you perform at the Vatican?
Cut scene, he's on the Epstein files.
Some boys cooking. Let's go.
All that's eventual. All I gotta tell y'all is I told y'all in 2002, and y'all ain't believe me. I told y'all that nigga crap, and y'all ain't believe me. You know what I'm saying? How many accounts gotta come up? Dane, Biggs, R. Kelly, Kiss, Beans. I mean, the list go on. That nigga crap. It ain't no hate involved, but you know, you gonna see. Still biting my step. Jaz-O's the best. Secret Society with Jay-Z, man. He's involved, but he's involved with this shit. He involved with that play shit. Like, see, people don't understand the science behind Satan, Lucifer, and God. And if you notice, he calls himself Jehovah or Hov. And before they started retranslating, you know, the New American version of the Bible, you know, Jehovah was known as a jealous God in the Bible. But I'm gonna give people the simple and general overstanding that all of those people, many of those prophets in the Bible, and even when you talk about these different deities in the Bible, they were not people. Even when you go into the Egyptian pantheon, like, they weren't people. But as far as Homeboy, like, it's really a bunch of Masons. See, the whole Freemason thing is based on a lower level of understanding. Like, the real secrets have never been revealed. They weren't supposed to be revealed. So all these people, they walking around like they know something for real, but they don't really know shit. You know, and he doing those little signs and all of that. Those are symbols that have been out there. They've been propagating them shit for a few thousand years. But number one,
mathematics.
Anybody who knows high magic knows that those shit don't have any power anymore. Number two, you know, everybody knows what they basically mean, like the understanding of it. Like, you know, as far as the pyramid and stuff like that I'm not really gonna go into. But I'm saying that simply to say that dude think he knows shit, but he still don't know shit. You can get as many degrees as he want, but it's just like trying to get all degrees you want, but you still got a ceiling. He can't go but so high because the people that he worshiping, that he kissing they ass, letting them fill him up and shit, they don't know shit. They trying to find out every day from us. That's why they follow hip hop. That's why they follow the blues. That's why they follow soul. That's my son, unfortunately.
Family, we cooking today, okay? Even though it's not one of the regular joints we really do, but we cooking. We putting out some gems today, and that was Jaz-O, the originator. Jay-Z got his whole flow and style from Jaz-O. If you know, you know. Was Jaz-O wrong? He's been saying this. People been talking about this, okay? This ain't nothing new under the sun. I hope y'all understand that. Let's keep it moving. And comment down below.
This person did a test that we all really want to know. Can the robots kill us?
Weapons test, so if you could please give him your handgun.
I am robot.
Ready. I'm ready for the weapons test.
Thank you. So I'm gonna text my team and make sure it's actually governmentally legal to give the robot a gun. I think it might actually be illegal. Stop! I actually flinched, because he didn't say anything. We know that you're still learning, so it's okay. I'm your father, and humans themselves are your worst enemy. Remember that.
Got it.
Why would you say that?
I'm learning hard to be the best robot son ever.
Oh god. Oh. Okay, listen. Hey, it's safe.
Dude, we literally gave this one
that? Trying to rack it?
Starting to rack the block now.
Right here. Yep. All right. Sweet.
You mad me, clanker.
What did you just call me?
Called you a clanker. A dirty clanker.
We about to pack him up.
What? Yo.
That's crazy work.
No, wait, son. Is this some type of joke? What is going on out here, guys? People are saying that that's in Las Vegas. This is what they're saying. Now, I don't know if that's real or fake, but we all know who comes running when they hit an ice cream truck. Stop playing with me, son. This video's for the same purpose only. I don't know what the hell is going on in Las Vegas. I don't even want to know because I'm not even over there. Shh. Shut up. Anybody in Las Vegas could confirm this? They said that they riding around in ice cream trucks now. Ice cream trucks. Just picture that, guys. You in your house, in your living room, watching a movie, chilling. You hit an ice cream truck. You run downstairs. You don't even look. And when you come outside, stop playing with me, son. It's not a game right, guys. You know what it is.
Crazy.
Shh. Shut up. The summer's almost here. So you better start looking out the window when you hit an ice cream truck because we never know what kind of ice cream truck it could be. Stop playing with me, son. I'm getting tired of this guy that you know what it is. Shh, shut up. But I'll tell you one thing. If I ever look out the window and I see an ice cream truck coming down the block like that with that noise, I don't want ice cream no more.
This video is for the souls born between 1977 to 1983. If you're not part of that, keep on scrolling. If you were born between this 7-year cycle, you are part of the harmonic bridge generation. And they don't teach this shit in school, so you're gonna wanna save this post because I'm about to go deep. The souls born during this time frame have a very special role in the collective. And I'm not just saying that because I feel that way. I study quantum numerology. That is the language behind numbers. And there's something interesting numerically that happened during this time period that shows that these souls were born to usher in the new earth. So let me break it down for you, okay? Each year carries a frequency. Now, if you're into numbers and you're into numerology, we've always been taught that we have to add the numbers. But what people don't realize is when you add the numbers, it still keeps you in a finite system. In quantum numerology, we multiply. Multiply helps us tap into the quantum field of infinite possibilities. So when you apply this methodology using the years 1977 to 1983, there's a very interesting pattern. Let's look at 1977, for example. 1 times 9 times 7 times 7 equals 441. That year came in with a 441 frequency. 1978 came with a 504 frequency. 1979, 567. 1980, reset. 1981, 72. 1982, what's up, was a 144. And 1983 was 216. Now you might think that these are just like random numbers, but they're not. They actually each unlock another layer to creation. And it actually mimics the same archetypal creation that we find in the book of Genesis. But that's another video. What's interesting is that 1977 came in with a 441 frequency. 1982 came in with a 144 frequency. They are the mirror of each other. And 1983 came in with 216. Now, when you add up all of these years collectively, you get a total frequency of 1944. And with quantum numerology, you can unlock another layer, and when you multiply 1 times 9 times 4 times 4, you get what? 144. So for that 7-year period, they came in with a 144 frequency. Now, 144, specifically 144,000, is seen in the book of Revelation. It talks about the souls that are here to uplift humanity. Now that's looking at it from a third dimensional perspective, but on this page we talk quantum stuff. So 144 actually is symbolic for a frequency, a state of consciousness. So the souls born during this time entered with the new earth consciousness, 144. I'm running out of time, let me know if you need a part 2.
Family, which one are you on that chart? Your birthday year, your frequency, 144. That's the star seed era. If you was born from those years, you are a star seed. You have to vibrate high. You have to raise your frequency. You can't be moving out here negative. You out here to do something special. And that's bring everybody to the light. Truly believe that. Drop down the year you was born and let us know what's your frequency.
People are not scared enough of the ocean, and I'm here to fix that. Welcome back to another episode of Why I Stay on Land, where I give you some self-inflicted thalassophobia right before bed. Yes, I'm filming in the day so I can give you guys a break. Y'all still gonna be scared. Let's get into it. Remember how we talked about gigantism in the ocean and how the things that are so ginormous that we couldn't even fathom are at depths where humans cannot reach? Like, they thrive in the pressure that would explode our brains and melt our skin off. Here is a thought that is going to stick in your mind for the next 2 weeks. So, and this is only if you're a believer, if you're a Christian. If you don't believe that the flood ever happened, that's fine. But still thinking about it is gonna trip you up. So y'all know back then in the times of Noah, everything was bigger, everything was larger, I believe because of the oxygen levels. Because in the ocean, it's larger because of oxygen levels. So the Nephilim, right? There were giants back then. I'm talking about like giants. Fun fact, in the book of Enoch, which is an extra biblical text, in the Apocrypha, which I read as history, not scripture, it says that the giants were like 450 feet tall. Yes, Shingeki no Kyojin style, like Attack on Titan. And I'm a big believer that the giants built the pyramids. Tell me why the Pyramid of Giza is 455 feet tall. Coincidence? I think not. Anyway, I say all that to say, everything that is in the ocean is literally from the times of Noah. Because when the flood came, bro, all the land stuff died, right? But the ocean is the same. The ocean holds memory. Y'all, like, think about being in Point Nemo, right? Point Nemo is the farthest from land you can ever be. Like, they say an astronaut in space is closer than you are to any land. They also use it as like space junk, like you dump space junk at Point Nemo. Who knows what in the world is over there? Almost everything in the ocean at those depths, like the Mariana Trench, have evolved in the dark. And they see you way before you can see them. There are thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands of bodies at the bottom of the ocean. I mean, have y'all seen Drake's Passage? I dare you to look up Drake's Passage right now. Come back and tell me that you didn't just poop yourself. Friend, I can smell it through the screen. I can smell it. I know you're terrified. You got the bloop coming from Antarctica. Everything about Antarctica, honestly, from the land to the water, it's a no for me. And this is where I start bringing in other things like believing that sirens exist. I don't see why you, like, what is so off-putting about believing that sirens are in the water? We literally know nothing about it. Y'all remember when that creator Jay Lee was talking about a follower that gave her an anonymous story where he went on this big fish expedition? They were actually hunting sirens, and then one of the sirens ended up getting hurt, so they brought them to this laboratory, and he saw sea creatures there that he couldn't even describe in words. I believe it, bro. Like I said, you could tell me Bikini Bottom exists, bro. I believe it, because genuinely, why not? Why not? If y'all love this series, go ahead and follow me because you found your people.
Listen, I have respect for the water. What about you guys?
Do I eat humans? No, I do not. I do not consume sentient beings that have been traumatized before they were unalived. It is not good for energy cycles, and I prefer to have more
is this
of a
AI
pure energy cycle,
or not AI?
especially existing on this realm.
This 14-year-old is linked to a neo-Nazi satanic group. 14-year-old Jose Bagan Jr. was engaged in an online chat room that's designed or designated for violent extremists. In this online chat room, he discussed shooting up a church nearby his home located in Waimama. He didn't specify which church that was. This 14-year-old is linked to a neo-Nazi satanic group called Temple of Love, where they advocate and encourage violence to achieve spiritual enlightenment. A few days earlier, on January 27th, we had received information, and our internet predator unit was working a suspected child exploitation allegations at the same address, child pornography charges coming from the same IP address located at a computer within that home. He has been charged with written terroristic threats, along with the images that I spoke about, the 14 images, the 10 or more images of the child pornography that he was found to be in possession of. He is currently charged as a juvenile. Let me make something very clear. Don't let the age of this suspect diminish the seriousness of these crimes that he committed.
Parents, take the whole internet away. Throw the computer in a pool. These kids are out of line. When I was growing up, when we first had the internet, I wasn't down with none of that stuff. We probably watched some big old ditties and, stuff like that, but it was not that diabolical. These kids nowadays is out of this world. They corrupted. They don't have no light in them. I'm not gonna say all of them, but a lot of these kids don't have light in them. He's down with a neo-Nazi group about to crash out.
Game over.
For false light.
What?
And child pornography? What is wrong with you, bro? But anyway, family, let me know what you thought about that. For me, it's super monstrous diabolical.
Remember me from school? Yeah, you used to bully me. You remember that? Yes, you did. I remember you. I don't care how old you got. I remember that face. You You used to bully me in school.
Why is she running up on me like that?
Because you thought I wouldn't see you at this old ass age that we is.
No.
Yes, you did. Do you know how much turmoil you put me through growing up?
Wait, I used to bully you.
Yes, you did. You and your friends. Y'all used to make fun of me. Y'all used to talk about my teeth. Y'all used to talk about how I dress. Talk about how I look.
A long time ago.
I don't care. Do you know that type of stuff stands with you?
And you still worried about that?
I am, because guess what? I said if I ever saw you, what I'd do to you. Yeah, give me this. Matter of fact, give me this.
Shit.
There is no way. There is actually no way. If you ever think time passes slowly, watch this video. This is gonna actually blow your mind. It's been over 10 years, 3,600 days since 2016. 3,500 days since we first played Pokemon Go. 3,200 days since people thought clowns were trying to break into their houses and kill them. And 3,100 days since the Harlem Shake era officially died. Remember this like it was yesterday, mate. What is going on? Fortnite was now released 8 years ago, or 3,032 days ago. It's been over 4,000, nearly 5,000 days since GTA 5 came out. I'm still waiting for GTA 6. I'm going to be dead by the time it comes out. It has been over 10,500 days since Toy Story released. You have lived 7,000 individual days since the Dark Knight movie came out, and now 10 years since the iPhone 7 came out. That doesn't even feel long ago.
It's a prison. A lot of people think the wrong things about Earth. It ain't no fucking school. You're not here to learn. You trapped. A lot of people know. You trapped in prison, right? And the way out is in. A lot of people know. Everybody thinks the way out is the key on the inside. No, the biggest trick that they ever did was took something that was in you, hid it from you, and the whole time it's still in you. Right? That's the biggest trick that ever been done.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I won't argue.
Yeah.
I won't argue.
So the way out is in. That's why Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within. Right? But people don't understand this. People looking for the way out. That's why they lining up to the church and they giving them all the money, because they looking for the way out, the outward way, but the way out is in. That's why everybody feels stuck here. Yeah. I'm not saying nothing wrong with religion. I'm not saying nothing wrong with God. I'm saying something is wrong with the pastor. Something is wrong with the imam.
Yeah.
In the mosque.
So when we go to church, what should we be? Should we even go to church?
Zone family, quick question: was capping or he was rapping? Let me know down below. There was a lot of truth to what he was saying.
You speak very well and you're black. How did that happen?
What does that mean?
You speak well. You speak like a white person. How did that happen?
How do I speak like a white person?
All proper and right, and you can understand you. You use the right words, and how did that happen?
I'm confused by your question. How do I?
You speak like a white man.
I do?
Yeah, and that's good, not bad. But I'm just wondering, how did that happen?
Or do I speak like a black man?
No.
Oh, I don't speak like a black man? Black men are well-read. We go to college. We take care of our kids. We pay our taxes. We do our responsibility. So I don't know how that is white. I know that's what black men do. That's what I know.
Zone family, what is talking about? Got the game messed up, telling the man he speak like a white man, instead of saying you speak very educated. Got the game messed up if you ask me. But what do I know, Zone family? Let me know your thoughts about that clip right there. But anyway, family, I appreciate you if you made it all the way to the end. You are goated. You are definitely goated. You are one of them ones. You are legendary. You are favored at the higher zone. If you pulled up today, your first time here, definitely appreciate you too. With that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You can rock out with me and the family. And I definitely appreciate you. And I definitely appreciate everybody in the Zone family. With that being said, don't forget to hit that share button and that hype button when it's available, so more people that's like-minded like you, brilliant-minded like you, get to see the videos. With no further ado, Zone family, stay hydrated, stay motivated, vibrate high, protect your energy, and love thy neighbor. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
zone, 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 zone.